Anaerobic digesters produce clean energy that creates significant environmental and business opportunities for farms across Canada. The Canadian Biogas Association is leading the way by supporting the diverse needs of this sector, with the goal of building a strong, robust biogas and renewable natural gas industry in Canada. George Dick and his family at Dicklands Biogas are one of 13 operational renewable natural gas projects in Canada. Located in Greendale, British Columbia, George introduced the digester project to support their dairy farm, diversify their income, and have long-term environmental sustainability.
We milk about 300 dairy cows, all Holsteins, and behind me you can see our digester project that we've been working on for several years. The digester has been a long project. We've been in development now for a total of 7 years. I would say 5 in planning and about 2 in construction.
George pursued renewable natural gas on the farm for many reasons. The diversification of income will allow them to grow their herd again and leave them with the ability to pass it on to the next generation.
There are several key factors that caused us to pursue anaerobic digestion. The first one was to diversify our incomes for long-term economic sustainability. The second one was environmental attributes of having anaerobic digestion. In our area, we have very little land available, and so it really constricts our ability to move our nutrients around. So the anaerobic digester was a way for us to essentially package our nutrients and have them exportable. I think the biggest impact that the digester will have and is having on our farm is our ability to stay farming here in this location. It gives us more financial security as well as more environmental security.
In addition to on-farm opportunities, anaerobic digestion recovers valuable resources from organic matter, transforming waste into green energy and value-added products like digestate. It creates a renewable source of energy that can be used on-farm or sold to utilities to diversify a farm's income.
Our digester is a mixed food waste digester. We use our dairy manure as well as food manufacturing waste to produce renewable natural gas. The renewable natural gas is cleaned on site and then injected into the gas utilities grid. The digestate, or what's left over after the production of the methane, is separated into liquids and solids. The solids are dried and turned into a fertilizer pellet, which we will use on our fields as well as it will be exported to other farms around the valley. One of the things that makes our plant innovative is that we evaporate our wastewater to make clean water. This was really caused by our project being on top of 2 aquifers overlapping each other. Because of the environmental sensitivities in the area, it drove our project to be more innovative. We use evaporation to clean up our water instead of having a storage pit or spreading it on the land. And we also recycle our heat from our drying process so that we use less energy.
George's farm relied on a team of experts to develop these innovative solutions and address specific challenges.
Our digester has taken a long time to develop. We are almost at the 7-year mark, although we've spent 2 years in construction. There are a lot of different groups and a lot of different people that you need to get approval from, as well as there's a long process in the engineering to get the project to fruition. The digester operates fairly automatically. However, the staff that are on site spend their time monitoring errors, doing maintenance, receiving food waste, and feeding the digester, as well as monitoring the outputs like the pellets and the water.
George has long-term plans for the anaerobic digester. Maintaining community relationships, finding new ways to diversify, and reducing their environmental footprint are all important pieces for Dicklands Biogas.
I think the biggest piece of advice that I could offer to any other farmers that are pursuing anaerobic digestion is to really do your own research, to understand the process that you're implementing on your farm. It's really important that you ask a lot of questions and don't be afraid to ask questions. We've had the privilege of having the support of our community and other farmers around us, and that was really important for our project. The whole community has to be behind you, otherwise you will not succeed.
The Canadian Biogas Association is the source to connect you with information and expertise to get your farm started with biogas or renewable natural gas. If you're exploring biogas and RNG for the first time, or if you're ready to plan a facility for your farm, farmingbiogas.ca can be your go-to source for agricultural biogas information and connections in Canada. This initiative was funded in part through the Clean Fuels Awareness Project funding, administered by Natural Resources Canada.